Hi everyone, it's Caroline. It is July 30th, Junk Journal July number 30, and today's prompt, I just have to keep reading it, is in the garden. Well, in the garden, I'm always in the garden, even when I'm not. My heart and my mind love it. And today's page is right here, and I believe I can pull it out like this, so I will definitely do that. Okay, to work on it like this, and just put this aside. Get some scraps from my basket. Is that a surprise? I'm going to use some of this. This is from my garden, flowers that I took in my garden and printed them on vellum. Blew them up and printed them there. So I'm going to use this part right here. I'm just going to go for it. And then I'm just going to go like that. So that's a part of my garden. It can be any garden, but I think I'm going to put, well, I'm going to put bits and pieces that I find. And hello and welcome. I'm sorry, I just kind of jumped into it. It is Sunday. I have to think of the days here. It is Sunday, July the 30th. I'm going to put this on the edge here, glue that on. Going to be hanging out the clothes on the line today because it looks like it's a nice sunny day. I'm going to actually open my window because it was chilly last night. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, so that might stick on there with the glue stick, which would be fantastic. So with that, I have peonies. Oh, yes, why not like that? I have a folder with flowers, and I believe I have some of my own pictures, photos that I've printed off. Oh, and I have some large things from magazines. I have a little bit of roses that I've cut. I have to remember that I have those. Here we are. This is from my garden. This here is the photo that I took to make that I printed on the vellum, and all I did was I did a little bit of playing in Procreate with that. So that is the photo of these flowers here, and I cannot remember the name of them. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't remember. And here's my own, these are my pansies, and I think I'm going to use that. And this was printed on cardstock. These are magazine images that I had cut out. Oh, and I think I have some more of my, do I? No, these are magazine. My own photos. I love that one. And I think I'll use that. I'm going to take that out right now. It's my garden. I knew I had some, I just couldn't remember if I had to print some more off or if I had them printed and waiting, and I did. I just had to take a look. Well, that's fun. Let's see. That's going to be quite large. So I think I'll have to do a little bit of fussy cutting here. Or maybe some fussy ripping. Let me do some of that. I'm keeping little scraps like this for my scrapbook, my masterboard scrap pages, my storage book, and also for my little spine magazine spine journal that I'm working on. And I can tell what I printed on here. This is it has staples in it, and I know it's upcycled. It's the cover of my bookkeeping pages from my business, so that's fun to use that too. I'm going to come over here like that. the other thing I will do here at the top, I'll just give it a bit of a little distressing, little so far this is not from my garden, but I do have peonies and it could be my garden. It looks just like my garden. This is my garden and this is also in my garden. So fun. So fun. I just printed off a picture of Trixie, our cat that we had when we lived in our other home. She had passed away years before we moved, but I have this picture and she is in the garden. So I am taking, oops, there she is. It's a bit dark, but there she is on the bench. That's our city garden in the backyard, and she loved it back there. Oh, so I'm going to use that. I may make this my journaling spot. Make that my little tag. Like that. And I also have this as a scrap that is left over from another project. And I will use this. It's got flowers on it and I might use it as a tab. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to use that. And this has a bit of edges on it, a little bit of edge, doesn't matter. Just have to back this because it's very light, so I'm going to back this with something, I don't know with what, some, makes it a little more sturdy. And Trixie can be the highlight of the garden. A good memory. So here's my card, my tag, I mean. So I'm going to put a little bit of paper, which I have right here in front of me. I have this lined paper that's just been hanging around. And I'll use that. Lovely spot for writing today. There's Trixie, I love it. Trixie in the garden. There she is. Oh, I know what I need. And I think I'm going to use this as a little, I'm going to do a corner tuck. I think I'll do it up here like that. No, I'll do it on the bottom because the tag's facing this way. And then that can sit in here like that. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Taking off my little clip here. And I found this word which says delight, which my garden's always a delight. I'm going to put that right here, right in the middle. Do you think I can get it straight? Is it already stuck? Maybe a little extra glue. And I'll try and get it straight. Delight. Oh, I like that. And the other thing I'm going to do here for the tag is I will write on it, but I would like to put something on the top. And what will I put on the top? I have a piece of paper with paint on it. I think I will use that. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to use my tiny little stamp that's on my cork, and I'm going to stamp on this flower. I might even use the black right here, just for added interest, a little more fun. Okay. And then on this side. Perfect. Just using up what I have. And I might even just because I know I have some ink on here, Go down here and go up here. I think it's a very simple, oh, that fits nicely right in there. I mean, I can go crooked anyway. Yes. Oh, one more little thing I'm going to do is just take off the very, very corner here. This is today's Junk Journal July entry, which is in the garden using my own garden photos. This is from a magazine, a scrap piece of paper from the magazine, which has images from what I did have in my garden, and I still do, peonies. I just don't have my own photo right now. And I found this sticker here, which is Delight. Used some scraps to make a tag, or a tuck that I'm using for my tag that has a picture of our cat Trixie that was in our garden in our previous home. And then I just used a random piece of painted paper, stapled it, and I did some journaling on there. Whoops. And I love it. And there it is. Today's entry. We have one day left after today. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I hope you have an amazing Sunday, whatever you're doing. Enjoy yourselves today. Stay adventurous and stay fresh. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.